Okay, let's continue on here. I gotta learn how to not get attacked by this guy so aggressively. It's really not that hard. Please drop item. Rip. Waste of an Estus flask. Charcoal pine bundle. The Great Scythe. So we'll go ahead and give that one a read. Great Scythe. Attack with this large scythe, normally used for crop harvesting, are effective at breaking past shields. The magnificent sharp curved blade instills fear in opponents. Perhaps it is their survival instinct at work. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Not yet. Still have lots to do here. I may have to end up cutting this into 2 parts because I did not anticipate the Undead settlement taking so long. But to be fair, probably the majority of that was me fighting that invader. So maybe my time is just a bit skewed. I want the dog, not you. Dog. Now I'll fight you. It's curious that this dog is just staring at this corpse. Ember. Maybe it was an undead. Maybe it was unkindled. Titanite shard. So we have 4 NPCs to meet before we continue on with our life here. Oh, that was badly timed. Ow. Yeah, how do you like it? Hulk smash, huh? Oh. Fire clutch. Whoa, I did not know they could throw that far. Ring depicting a hand grasping at a red stone. Increased fire attack, but compromises damage absorption. An old fable in Londor claims that the lure of the clutch ring reaches out to the crestfallen, who might otherwise be overcome by despair. Excuse me. think I can grab this item real fast. That's not worth it. Another Titan shard. And I am going to go ahead and refill my Estus, because I made some really, really big mistakes that I shouldn't have. Let's see, I have a bow, which is nice. Of course, it falls down there, right in front of him. I was hoping to avoid him.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornyx, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Yeah, let's learn some pyromancies.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornyx of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
And with that, he is gone. A Handaxe. Not sure if this has any lore significance. A crude handaxe that serves both as a weapon and a tool for many uses, favored by pyromancers of the Great Swamp. This axe has a short range, but only moderate weight, and reasonable damage, easily wielded, and more powerful than it appears. So maybe this was his axe. Before he got shoved into the cage, they just kind of tossed his axe right there. Alright, so in order to go grab that item, we unfortunately have to deal with this guy again, which I'm not looking forward to. Oh, that went off more smoothly than I thought it would. A partisan. Partisan. Spear with blade attached to a broad point. Long reach and can be used with shield up. This weapon can utilize its blade for slicing attacks and generally adaptable to many situations, but in cramped quarters, it slices ricochets off walls. It's kind of fun. Where is it? I'm like, I know it's here somewhere. There it is. Hopefully she just stays over there. Alrighty, time for some good dodge souls. Perfect. Oh, angry voice. Let's see how we deal with this mess. Okay, one of them fell down, which is nice. For me, at least. Where's this guy? Thank you. Ember. And the other one dropped down there, which is kind of fun. keep hoping they're gonna drop it, but they haven't. More large souls. An alluring skull. So these dogs were obviously attracted to this alluring skull that was right there. Alright, let's see if I can knock this down from up here. Because like I said, last time we tried doing that, it didn't necessarily work out so well. I'm not going to reach it. Okay. I guess we didn't want it anyways.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you'll go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
What a charming young man. Does not open from the side. But we can see someone over there. Let's ask him about it. Maybe he knows something.
You like poking around in cells, do you? How very genteel. Ah. Taking an interest in her, have you? Well, she's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. After I brought her all this way and got her all ready. She's beyond repair, I tell you.
A lost cause. Beyond repair.
The woman's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. She's beyond repair, I tell you.
You think with that gigantic hammer that he has, he could just smash the cell down, but, you know, maybe he's just content keeping... Well, not keeping her there, because he's actually protecting her, believe it or not. Good old rat boys. Ow. Bloodbite Ring. Let's read that one. Bloodbite Ring, one of the bite rings native to Kareem, increases bleed resistance. The crafting of these rings is forbidden, perhaps owing to a fear of a malleable stone. Clerics, however, dabble freely in the art. Oh, I should have read that grave key, huh? Before. Why do I keep doing that? Grave key. Key to the barred door leading from the sewer below to the undead settlement to a moist grave. The grave, which no longer receives visitors, was once the site of a statue of Velka, goddess of sin, and was believed to pardon wrongdoing and lift curses. And with that, you can see the statue of Velka here. A loincloth. Wonder, is it legging? Yeah. Loincloth. Terribly worn waistcloth. The deprived only manage to rummage just enough cloth to protect their vital parts. So we can request absolution, dissolution, and leave, but we have not sinned, and we are not cursed. Red-hilted halberd. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Red-hilted halberd. Long-hilted weapon mixing spear and axe. The red-hilted halberd is associated with clerics. Can be thrust like a spear or swept sideways like an axe, making it a versatile weapon effective against multiple foes. Makes you wonder why we're finding a bunch of cleric stuff in the sewers. Maybe it has to do with Eygon. Soul of an unknown traveler. Well, this is what I was afraid of. But first, let's grab this guy, I guess. Oh no. There we go. A heavy gem and some titanite shard. More titanite shard. Do we have a heavy gem? We don't? Heavy gem. A gem of infused titanite, famously used to forge Farron greatswords. Used in infusion to create heavy weapons. A warrior can appreciate a heavy weapon, for they scale effectively with strength. Alright, let's try this again. At least he made it easy for me. Please. Where's the corpse? There it is. At least this one we'll be able to knock down. Blessed red and white shield, +1. Standard round wooden shield. It features a try that again. Excuse me. Standard round wooden shield. It features a striking red and white design. Wooden shields are light, manageable, and offer relatively high magic absorption. Since it's blessed, and again, you know, referring to clerics and whatnot. Rats, please. Saint's Talisman. Saint Talisman, medium for casting miracles of the gods. Ivory talismans are given only to women clerics, and faith greatly affects their effectiveness. There is certain frailty to this talisman, which undermines the steadfastness granted by its skill. And this talisman probably belonged to the person we're about to meet.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above.
Prayer.
Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Carim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
It does not trouble us.
Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Carim, solemnly swear to serve you.
And with that, she's gone. Let's talk to Eygon here. Well, he hasn't told us his name yet, but I've spoiled it twice now.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Yeah. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Eygon, a knight of Kareem. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
He's made his point quite clear. Alright, let's talk to our favorite fourth NPC.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegward of Catarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
So we'll give him a hand. So, another thing that cuts out from having the white pine branch is the talk with the giant that is all the way up above. But he doesn't really have much dialogue to say. I'm not sure if it's something that they cut out. But pretty much you come up over here, speak to Giant Man, and you say, please stop shooting arrow, become friend, and then he says,
I help anytime.
and that's about it. Most anticlimactic thing ever.
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road. I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think.
Saying a dragon demon is far too overheated is quite the understatement, huh? Alright, Mr. Demon Man, let's go. Except that was a little bit anticlimactic. Demon Man. There we go.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Catarina, fight by your side!
Better get out. Better get out. Oh, that was so close. And a fire gem. Let's have a chat with our friend here.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
Sigbro.
To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
Toast.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Sleep. Such a fun character. Alrighty, let's go ahead and grab this item. A large club. Definitely does not have any lore significance. I struggled so long with these stupid items. A pale tongue. Northern Helm, and, well, the Northern set. So let's read about the Pale Tongue real quick. Actually, the Northern stuff first. Okay. Northern armor. Iron armor of a stalwart Northern warrior, supported by interwoven chainmail. Iron defensive wear grants superior absorption. Being free from the north, it should also offer resistance from the cold. Being from the north, not being free from the north. What does that even mean? Hey, and we picked up a Pale Tongue. Pale Tongue, proof of a red orb invader's victory over a host of embers. Claiming tongues as trophies was originally the practice of an infamous troupe of invaders who offered them to the speechless goddess. Okay, so we're going to wrap this area up. It's a red bug pellet. Bug pellets are kind of strange. Oh, never read the Siegward. Siegward. Special brew of Siegward of Catarina. Perfect for travel in its jolly barrel mug. Restores HP and temporarily boosts frost resistance. Leave it to Siegward to discover a drink that even an undead can enjoy. Perhaps his long years spent undead have left him wanting to drain a cup or two and revel as if he were still among the living. That's actually kind of depressing, and I wish I never read that. Red bug pellet. Medicinal pellet made from crushed insects. The red type temporarily boosts fire damage absorption. Prepared in the Cathedral of the Deep by the evangelists who dole them out to followers to ease their suffering when they burn. So when they say, "Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse," they're actually trying to burn the undeadness out of you, which is quite depressing. Some more alluring skulls. What? You can't throw poop. That's bad. That's disgusting. I like how some of these people just have legitimate trees growing out of them. And we'll have another trap. Human pine resin. Human pine resin. Charcoal pine resin rotted with human body fluids. Temporarily applies dark to right-hand weapon. Normally used in the undead settlement for preservation and burials, but can mature into this state, becoming a valuable substance used in a certain ceremony. Often seen for trade at exorbitant prices. And we are definitely just running past these people. Oh, she almost knocked me out. That was cool. Woof. Woof. Take it easy. Flynn's ring. I don't think there's anything over there, so we're just gonna boom and boom. And we'll go ahead and read Flynn's ring here in a second. As well as the Clonthry ring and Mira's set. Ooh, that'll put me over, but I don't need this ring on. Okay. Chloranthy ring. This old ring is named for its decorative green blossom, but its luster is long since faded. Raises stamina recovery speed. Flynn's ring. Ring of Flynn, the eulogized thief. Lowering equip load increases attack power. Flynn fought with the wind on his side and was a hero among the weak and poor. Yet even his admirers knew that it was little more than an idyllic fable. And then Mira's... here it is. Mira vest, garb worn by Mira knights sent on journeys. This hard leather vest is bestowed only upon proven knights. Knights travel afar to fulfill their sacred duties, but few are ever able to deliver on their vows. Okay, and with that, I am actually going to... Oh, there's a homeward bone up there that I missed, but that's fine. I am going to homeward bone back to Firelink Shrine, level up, and I shall return, and we will go ahead and fight the Rotted Greatwood.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take note. Let these souls return from their vessels. Manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire, burrow deep within me, retreating to the darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Okay, we're back. Let's go ahead and take care of business. I'm slowly trying to put on the Lothric set one piece at a time. So I've put the Lothric Knight leggings on, I've got their gauntlets, the shield, but still can't carry the chest piece. Alright, let's go ahead and fight this thing. So we got the Soul of the Rotted Greatwood and the Transposition Kiln, and our embers got restored. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Soul of the Curse Rotted Greatwood, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire many souls, or transposed to extract its true strength. Ever since its establishment, all manners of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. And then we got the Transposition Kiln. An old transposing kiln from Corlund, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Give it to Ludlith, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. And with that, we also see our friend, who is dead. And with that, let's make one last round to Firelink Shrine and speak with everyone. Let's go see all our new friends, and let's see. Yep, he is. Perfect. I was hoping I didn't miss out on that.
Heavens, she was already dead.
Curl up. And now we will go ahead and speak to Yol of Londor.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
So we have draw out 2 strength. We can purchase some items. And she has some sorceries. And we can talk.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special.
Beckon. And so we are.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine. Be safe, champion of Ash.
And with that, we have begun a very dark and sinister questline. So let's talk to our friend here.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting the lowly Pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own.
Pyromancy flame.
Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
And he has all sorts of pyromancies for now to learn. Purchase some pyromancer stuff. We'll do that later. Let's have a chat with
To
him.
learn pyromancies, you must vow to become my pupil. I know, but such is the way of the world. respect your elders, and so on. And pyromancy, of course, is no exception. Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Gotta love the giant crows and the goats behind him. Alright, and let's talk to the very last person here. Actually, not the last.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
So she teaches us miracles. I don't think she has anything else. Oh, Saint's Ring.
You know, in my home of Kareem, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille. Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
So she will teach us miracles if we can bring her more divine tomes, but they have to be in Braille. And let's chat with this guy, Leonhard, again.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonhard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
Lift chamber key.
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I don't think he has anything
At
more.
the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the Undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads. If you've the stones for it. You haven't given up yet? Then you're a brusher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this.
Another heavy gem.
I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
Gives us more hints to his background.
The Undead Legion of Farum is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls. Gaining admission.
Okay, we'll talk to Ludlet, and then we'll wrap up this episode.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne. Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now? Knowest thou of a 5-throne?
Looks like we've already talked about that. Okay. We've talked with everyone here. So, with that, we're going to wrap this episode up. It may have been split into 2 parts, which, you know, this has gone on for about, on my end, an hour and 45 minutes, which I think only the first 15 or so minutes were spent with that invader. So we'll see what ends up happening. And with that, thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, day, or whatever it is you're doing. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye now.